Good morning and welcome to Life University's Life Church. This is your live host, the Reverend Dr. Donicia Palmer Wallace. Welcome to your global spiritual community portal. Today I'm going to start us off. Our topic is Sure, Sure. And I'm starting us off with a very short 3-line chorus. It says, Do you know? Answers, Yes, I know. Affirms, It is so. So I will start singing it, and perhaps you could join me. Do you know? Yes, I know. It is so. Together? Do you know? Yes, I know. It is so. So as we go inside, we ask our soul, Do you know? Yes, I know. It is so. Okay, just something we could hum along this week. And as we go through our segment, you will see why it's very vital that we ask those answers that we are searching for. Before we go into the segment, I would also invite us to turn within into the spaciousness of our soul, and we'll take a 3 grateful inhalation together, 3 grateful breaths together. The second inhalation, let us go even deeper. Just putting aside all our thoughts for now and just coming into the now moment with a sense of gratitude. And for the third time, let us just relax our shoulders, our whole body, relax everything, put everything on hold, and come into this now spaciousness. Thank you. Sure Shores. S-U-R-E, sure, and S-H-O-R-E, sure. So the first sure, which is S-U-R-E, speaks to us today about stability, about strengthening, and about reinforcing. Last week we looked at the question, what is your this? And so this week I take it a little further by looking at where we are standing. What is your this? Where are you standing? What's your shoreline? S-H-O-R-E. What's your shoreline like? Whenever we see the word shore, S-H-O-R-E, we think about the beach, we think about the seaside, we think about, that place, a great mass of water, and then the borderline. And so I'm asking you, where are you standing? Is the place that you're standing in, standing firm with your principles, standing firm in your beliefs, standing firm in your feelings, standing firm in your knowing, standing firm in your thinking and feeling, is this a secure place? So it is in the light of this that this topic comes today as an answer to your question, where am I? It's very important that we ask ourselves this every morning and every evening, that we have for ourselves a clear vantage point, a clear view where we focus and what we are achieving and attaining, so that what it is that we wish to maintain in our life. Do you remember in last week's segment I talk about what is it that we want to maintain? What is it that is worthy of our attention? This week we're taking it a little bit further, and I'm asking the question, is what you are thinking, feeling, saying, living for capable of being affirmed? Is that something that is worthy, or that you make your daily affirmation? Is this place that you're standing on worthy of being repeated because it is good and right for you, not only for you, but for everyone, for the world, for the space. You can't please everybody. No, not all the time. But certainly, if something is good for you in your world, it is right. Okay? If it's right and good in your world, then it's right and good for you. Sorry. If it's right and good for you, then it's right and good in your world. For what is right and good for you within yourself creates the world around you. It is how you see the world, how you feel that things are happening to or for you or within you, and it's what you're feeling towards those around you. So, a good question, which is the answer. Yes, remember, we teach that quite a lot here in our Fresh Thought Life Words, and today's words are coming quite fresh. They haven't been thought about as in played with. We have spent our time in meditation, and this is what came forward for us for today and for this week. What is our shoreline like? Some shorelines are amok. Yes, some are sand. What is your shoreline like? Is it quicksand? Because if your shoreline is quicksand and you stand there long enough, you'll get lost. And so many people feel lost today. So many people feel mucky today, dirty, polluted, because where their shoreline is mucky. Okay? It's a type of shoreline. So I'm asking, what's your shoreline like today? To ensure that your shoreline is stable, SURE, is strengthening, is giving you the strength you need, is reinforcing those things that are good and worth repeating. It is we need to bring ourselves into that mindfulness, into that practice of inward conscious awareness of what life is doing there. Because life, or God, you can say, life is God. God said that, I am life. I am life. I am the way. I am the truth. I am the life. So life is stable. I've got some things coming in through my WhatsApp and various things. It says life is short, life is difficult, life is weak, and so on. And when life seemed difficult, no, throw those things away. Life is always strong, life is good, life is magnificent, life is God, life is Christ, life is the truth, life is the way it is, the good way, the right way, the balanced way, stable way. So where are we standing? We think about the coastline. We normally, as I say, think about the beach. And there we think about coastline, we always see land and water. And so the shore, SURE, the shore, or the certainty of land and water, is the safe bit of both. It is like our physical form and our soul. You can't see our soul, but you can see the physical. And it's that bit that balances the two. And that bit that balances the two is your conscious awareness of the life that lives you as the life of God, as the life itself, as the isness of all, the absolute, without doubt, complete certainty. And in this awareness, we get that support. We are being kept. We are being helped. So we think about the coast and we think that, do you ever feel this? You feel that you're on the brink. But today, in your conscious awareness, I want you to see, imagine, feel into being on the edge of magnificence, being on the edge of greatness. Do you know something? I'm tired of hearing about breakthrough. I don't want to be on the edge of a breakthrough. I want to have broken through in. So now we are in magnificence. We are in truth. We are in life itself. We are being enveloped by life. Oh, yes. We are there. This shore speaks to us about a pillar. It is strong. You go to the beach, and if it was just running, the water was just running, well, we wouldn't get down. There would be no beach. So the beach is a representation of that safe boundary, that safe border, that safe margin. What's in your margin today? Is it magnificent? It's good to know that. And we can know that by constantly bringing our awareness into the spaciousness of this being worthy of being repeated because of its goodness, and that is right for me. Oh, that is not selfish to think like that. That is absolutely unselfish. It's absolutely loving. It's absolutely wonderful. It's absolutely creative to think, to feel, to be aware of this thing that I'm saying, this thing that I'm doing, this that I'm feeling is worthy of being repeated in the next moment and the next moment and the next now moment because of its goodness and because it is right for me. And this creates my world, the world that I want to invite somebody into, the world that I want to express so that I bring the whole, when I say world, I'm not just talking about country. I'm talking about those things that is around you, the places around you, the avenues around you, not street avenues, how we navigate through life. Oh, what's holding you up? Is that column broken? Is it shaky? Is it shaky? Is it reliable? Is it firm? Those things that we are feeling. You're feeling sad today. Is that firm? No. No. Feeling sadness is not firm. You might say to me today, oh, Dr. Palmer, you don't know. I've had some bad news. I've had a diagnosis of so and so. Yes, but what is your prognosis on the diagnosis of a lifetime terminal illness? Oh, the prognosis today from life is that life is stable. Life is able to strengthen and to enforce your boundary. Oh, may your boundary be magnificent. Then it's boundless. Oh, can you get it today? Can you get it today? Can you say with me, life is magnificent? Life is magnificent. Can you say that my life is magnificent? My life is magnificent. Can you say with me today, all is magnificent? All is magnificent. Can you go in your mind and look into your bank account? And can you say through your mouth, looking in your soul at your bank account and say, my bank account is magnificent? My bank account is magnificent. But oh, that we would stop balancing our magnificence or our success by the amount of money we have in the bank. You have got to be your success. You have got to be your magnificence. You have got to be your enough. You have got to be your supply. Because when you realize who and what you are, the very source of your beingness, being magnificent life in its fullness, oh, there is such a certainty, and that brings you to the right shore, not a shore that is muck, not a shore that is mud, not a shore that is mold, not a shore that is just topsoil. Because I tell you something, I tell you this will break out. This is the secret that's been hidden, because that most people are building on topsoil, and topsoil is easy. You can buy that thing in, but oh, we need to go deeper. Have you been just dwelling as clay? Most people just see themselves as matter, as clay. But you know, it was written that clay, oh, that man was taken from the dust of the earth, but to be formed. That in itself is a miracle, to form something out of dust. But oh, it was said that we were impregnated with breath, with living life itself, breathed into and upon, not just upon, but into that dust form being, and it became a living soul. And today your soul, oh, wants to be alive, living. Oh, a living soul is one that is vitalized every single moment in that awareness, but it's in the awareness of life itself, being your mainstay, being your hold, being the thing that underpins your opinions. I'll say that again, in your awareness that life itself as the magnificence underpin your opinions. Oh, yes, that magnificence is your stay, is your ground, is your firm ground, so that you are not standing on something that is dust, that is topsoil, that is mud, that is sand. Because if we are standing on quicksand, oh, how soon our it will become impossible. But as we are standing in magnificence, oh, it's wonderful. Oh, we are being backed up. Oh, we are able to bear. Oh, it's sometimes we hear the saying, oh, I can't bear it any longer. But oh, when we are standing, when we are standing in that firm ground, you might be on the brink, but remember you're on the brink of magnificent. You might be on the mount, but you're on the Mount of Magnificent. Oh, isn't it wonderful? Some people say, I like to be beside the seaside. Beside, beside. Another word for that coast is the B-side. It's beside the water. It stops the water from taking over the land so that you have a place in which to stand. Oh, those things that seem difficult today, those things that seem impossible for you today, turn inside and see the place of magnificence, that place that wants to undergird you today, that place that wants to be your column today, that place that wants to be the pillar, to want to be the post. Oh, today you can enter into a place without doubt, with certain. You can set the margin today. Will you join me today and reset your margins? Set your margin on shore shores. Set your margin in shores. Oh, on the shores, you're able to be sustained. You will be sustained. You will be able to maintain because daily you're being backed up. Your stuff, your good stuff is being backed up. Hallelujah. You're being propped up. Oh, magnificence is your bulwark today. Magnificence will fortify you today. Magnificence will sustain, uphold, and take you into a place beyond doubt, beyond fear. That place of absolute is true. In that place of absolute, you'll feel settled. You'll know settlement. You will make the right decision. Oh, because magnificence is proven by itself. It's the isness in the now moment. Magnificence is the isness of the now moment, that goodness moment, which is beyond question. It's irrefutably wonderful. There is certainty. It's well founded. If you're unsure, sure, you're on a well founded foundation. Do not hesitate today. Come out of your uncertainty, out of your unsureness, out of your unwaveringness, out of your indecision, and come into this certain place, into that reliable place where there is no failure. Can you imagine that? Be in a place of non-failing. Oh, because my dear friends, today you're standing in a place, a state. Oh, you can create that by being fully present and aware, letting go of those things. Oh, letting go of those things that are shaky, and set your margin today in those things that are worthy of being repeated because of their goodness, and it is right for you. May that become your statement of truth today. In closing, I ask that we come into a conscious awareness that we are secure, into a conscious awareness of safety, that we will choose this as the type of shore on which we stand. We're standing on holy ground. Holy ground means sure ground, the safe bit of mental, physical, and soul realm. No longer looking at life from a victimized position, oh, or being beaten. No, not from being rushed or shrunken. How even feeling shrunken and squeezed in and stuck as if you're being plucked day by day. Oh, the very life is being plucked out. Have you felt as if you're being stripped? Today, life is pouring itself through the invitation to come. Come follow me, come, join me in this place, so that we can be sure, to be completely confident that you are right, to be completely confident that it is good for you. This can be your thumbs up moment for your own life. If not, we will always be noticing the cracks and the blemish. We'll always be living off the fragments, cheating and robbing and stealing ourselves, exploiting our vision, feeling that we are beaten. Oh, that we are being sold every day by into this social media, into this mediocrity, burnt often off something. Well, rather than living from something, today life calls you to magnificence, so that you do not just live on the off of magnificence, but within the bounty, into the terrain of magnificence. The terrain, this is the landmark, this is your shoreline. As we come in closing, will you close your eyes and go within and see within that beautiful, beautiful light, the light of peace. Feel the light of peace as the cool breeze coming off the clear waters of strength, strengthening your resolve to be the best that you can be. And allow, as you allow the beautiful breeze, you can feel the sun of righteousness, the sun of goodness, the sun of this is right for me. Oh, beaming upon you, bathing you, filling your soul with so much joy and so much peace, bringing you closer to the waters of forgiveness, to the waters of love, to the waters of peace and rest in this absolute glorious moment. Let it all go. Let it all go. All the frustrations, all the wavering, all the disappointment, and enter into this now moment, never to look back, never to go back. For once you have entered into this route of magnificence, this is the route of eternal bliss. Takes you into the realm of discipline, of how you will eat, how you will think, how you will speak, how you will walk. Let us take a deep breath. Just allow yourself to be the magnificence that you were created to be, and endeavor to repeat this pattern every day, every breath. Bless you.